Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mayor Tom with the July 2025 Facebook Live. I'm coming to you live from City Hall, 1102 Lomans Crossing Road. Going to get you all caught up on all the news about our city, things going on, things you may want to help participate in. First off, if I'm coming to you on a Thursday, it must mean that the regular City Council meeting for the City of Lakeway is coming up this next Monday. And that is correct. Regular City Council meeting, 6:30 Monday, right here at City Hall. It is going to be a full City Council meeting. We have an awful lot to accomplish. Usually this time of the year, we're all focused on budgets, but budget is just one of many things we're going to be doing this Monday. We're going to be taking some time at the beginning of the meeting for honors and recognition for a number of city employees and other groups. We also have a lot of business, in addition to the routine zoning matters, to include an update on zoning on the city center. We have multiple requests for hotel occupancy tax funds. We'll be going through all of those. We have a couple ordinance updates. We have some new council initiatives. And then, of course, we're going to end up in an executive session. We have to discuss some pending litigation as well as some personnel matters, get the city council all brought up to speed on that with our attorneys, and then we'll return to the regular meeting. So that's a big part. It's going to be a great meeting. I expect a lot of ground will be covered, and I hope that you will pay attention. Speaking of City Center, recently a lot of progress has been made on City Center in terms of ground clearing operations. There is also the new traffic lights installed down by Tuscan Village. So all of that is part of the grand project that's coming together. If you need to know more about City Center, you can read my post on the mayor's page on Facebook, or you can visit the City Center project on the City of Lakeway website, which is under City of Lakeway, Texas /City Center. That's got the most up-to-date information about that. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had the 4th of July, and we canceled the 4th of July parade. So staff and I were up most of the night on the from the 3rd of July to the 4th of July, checking the weather, checking the conditions, making the call to cancel the parade was the right call. I know that. I hope everybody who attended know that. We had a number of participants canceling throughout the evening of the 3rd. By the morning of the 4th, it was clear we were going to have terrible weather with an extraordinary risk of thunderstorms. That's a safety risk I, as the mayor, could not accept. And so I canceled the parade, and we instead held our virtual parade, and we held a hot dog reception. Now, that was a great event. We had about 1,500 people come through the Lakeway Activity Center to participate in the hot dog reception and to listen to the wildflower singers, listen to the band, and to get something to eat. It was really a nice time. Thank you if you participated. Thanks for coming by. It was a fun event. Good to see the kids. It was easier to hand out the candy directly than to have them scramble getting it thrown from the parade vehicles. Now, I said we did a virtual parade. We canceled the parade, and then we said, look, if you set up a float, if you participated, then please send in pictures of what you did, and we will have a virtual parade with virtual winners. And the judges looked at all of the different entries, and ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winners of the 4th of July parade. And you'll be able to stop by and get your trophies. So I have my trophy here. You'll be able to stop by and get your trophies at the Lakeway Activity Center if you're one of the winners. But let's go first. The Sparkler Award goes to Between the Wines Book Club. Excuse me, let me get that right. Between the Wines Book Club. These ladies were the Golden Girls dressed up for our Golden Parade, and they won the Sparkler Award. The next award is the Hot Rod Award, and this goes to 833 Sunfish. This family decorated their golf cart. It looks amazing, and we're really happy that they were able to get set up for it and then send in their virtual entry. The Stars and Stripes Award. Stars and Stripes Award goes to the Standing Military Committee in cooperation with the Daughters of the American Revolution, Lowman Ford chapter. This was a great float. I'm sorry that they didn't get a chance to parade with it. It looks amazing, and you are the winners of the Stars and Stripes Award. The By Land or Sea Award goes to the Lakeway Mud. Celebrating our 50th year, The Lakeway Mud put this great float together, and it looks fantastic. Guys, I hope you'll do another entry next year when we have our parade. The Firecracker Award goes to the Lakeway Police Department. The Lakeway Police Department not only safeguards the parade and participates in it with the motor officers, the MRAP, but they also put a float together this year for the officers and their families, and they won the Firecracker Award. And then finally, the one award the judges don't give is the Mayor's Award. The mayor gets to pick the final award out of the remaining entry, and the Mayor's Award goes to Electric Avenue for celebrating the golden anniversary of the Lakeway Parade. And they will be actually picking up this trophy. This is the Mayor's Award, and they'll be picking that up at the Lakeway Activity Center. Everyone who came out, everyone who participated, thank you very much. Mother Nature had other plans, but we found a way to celebrate our nation's birth, and I think it was the right choice. I hope that you will agree. Come out. We still have many more events coming up. In September, we have the Victory over Japan event marking the end of World War II. And then we will have our Witches Ride, among other big events. And then, of course, Lights On at the end of the year. Okay. Well, we canceled the parade because of rain. And that rain has come to us now in the form of a full lake. Lake Travis is currently at 674 feet above mean sea level. A full lake for Lake Travis is 681 feet. We start to flood just a few feet above that. So we have about 7 feet to go before we're worried about flooding. We're currently working with Travis County and the LCRA to discuss flood preparations and actions should we get another big rainstorm. Your city staff and your city leadership is actively engaged to make sure we are prepared if there is another event and more water heads our way. As you know, the lake is open, although the county judge has banned certain water activities for recreational use above mile marker 36 and at Sandy Creek Park. Now, this was a great tragedy at Lake Travis and the floods that we saw. One of the things I would ask you to do is I would hope that if you're on the lake, or if you're an active boater, or if you're a camper, you would have a NOAA alert radio. This is the NOAA alert radio that we have. We just upgraded ours for our home personally. This is the best one rated for UIL for a hand cranked, all-purpose weather radio. And I would recommend that anyone in Lakeway who has a chance to be exposed to our floods get a weather radio so you get the alert. Again, please sign up for our Voyant alerts. Please sign up for Warren Central Texas. All of those signups are on the Lakeway webpage, and we encourage you to do that. Now, going forward, I think you're about to see a lot of communities, a lot of businesses displaying green ribbons. Those green ribbons are a tribute to the lives lost and those missing from the floods in Kerr County and in other counties. And that green represents those lost at Camp Mystic. That's what that means if you see it around here. Okay, on a happier note, some of the things the city has got going on. Under the Sea. We're right in the middle of the summer. We have a great series of events at the Lakeway Swim Center. This Sunday from 1 to 3 is our Under the Sea event at the Lakeway Swim Center. I hope you will come by and take that opportunity if that's one of the activities you and your family like to engage in. We have the Lakeway Photo Festival is ongoing. It's now through the end of August. If you're an amateur photographer, please submit your entries. We'll have a reception on Sunday, September 21st at the Activity Center. You don't have to be a professional photographer to enter. We're looking for the talents of our residents to go forward. We love this little event. It becomes harder and harder to judge every year. The Arts Committee is also putting on the Cool Art Show. That's going on and will take place on Saturday, August 23rd from 1 to 5 p.m. And that's at the Lakeway Activity Center. On a more somber note, the Lakeway Municipal Court will be hosting a special event this Wednesday, July 23rd from 10 to 12. It is an End to Impaired Driving event. You may have seen the signs around the city, but from Memorial Day to Labor Day, the 100 days, they call this the 100 days, which are the most deadly in the city, particularly for young drivers. So we're concerned about that 100 days, and we're very concerned that we end impaired driving in our community. Arrests are up significantly. We have no tolerance for this. And so please help us with this event. Come by, learn something. We look forward to seeing you at the Justice Center on the 23rd. I'd like to give a shout out to some of our local businesses and folks that are doing things. So about 10 days ago, I had a chance to go to the grand opening of the Pinch a Penny Pool Supply Center. So that's a brand new business located in the Oaks, just across from where High Five and the new Frost Bank is. We got to go with the Chamber of Commerce, meet the family that owns the facility, go to the ribbon cutting, and it's a great little business. We're happy to see new retail businesses come into our city and to fill in some of those spaces. And now while I was there, much to my surprise, I learned that Wingstop, which I had been waiting to have open, as your mayor loves a good chicken wing, they opened. And they've had a soft opening, and they have absolutely delightful food. It's a really great spot, wonderful staff, great food, great flavors. If you like hot wings, I assure you they will exceed your expectations. They also have regular mild flavors. They have all kinds of sides, nice chicken sandwiches. It's a great spot. Wingstop is open. And you may have known, if you happen to go to one of the other relatively new businesses in Lakeway, which is Poke Bowl. And Poke Bowl is right next to it. So that little corner down at the end of the Oaks, just to the north of where the hotel is, we now have 3 thriving new businesses in the city of Lakeway. I encourage you to continue to shop locally. You have to remember, if you shop local, those sales taxes help stay in the city. So we're all about that. Please consider that. So with that, we're really happy to welcome new businesses. And as we get to the end of this, once again, it is summer. People are hot. Please, we have to live our Lakeway values. Do the right thing. Be checking on your elderly neighbors. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're watching out. Make sure there are no pets out there on the hot pavement on the days where it gets to be a scorcher. All of those, the things we all do to take care of one another. We have a great city. And I would ask you to continue to live those values. I'm also going to ask you for one more thing. Although there was a great tragedy through the 4th of July and the flooding, many, many people have stepped up to offer services, relief, help, assistance, or donations to the victims of the flood in Kerr County, as well as the other counties where lives were lost, to include Travis County. Your city is going to recognize those people at an upcoming council meeting. If you have a neighbor or you know somebody who has gone above and beyond to help pitch in to care for our fellow Texans, I would love it if you could send me their names so we could include them in our recognition. And you can do that by sending it to City Hall either through the info line, or you can email me direct, Mayor Kilgore at lakeway-texas.gov. That's my email. It's on the website. Send me those people that you know have stepped up and have gone above and beyond so that your city council and your city can recognize your residents for the great work that they have done. With that, thank you very much. As always, it's wonderful to have a chance to talk with you. Let me know if you have any questions. I know that before we started, there were no questions. Jared, did any questions come in while we've been online?
No questions came in, though there was acknowledgement of the Poke hookup as well as compliments to the presentation.
Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody. Support your local businesses. Watch out for your neighbors. Don't get into the debris of the lake if you can avoid it. There's safe boating areas and unsafe boating areas. Get a weather radar. Sign up for the alerts. Let us all work through this together. Mayor Tom saying, y'all have a great day. Look forward to seeing you at City Council or at any of our city events here in Lakeway.